Most people don't lose mobility overnight. It fades quietly, a little stiffness in the morning, a bit of discomfort after sitting too long, a subtle ache that becomes part of daily life. We often assume this is just getting older. But in many cases, it's not age. It's inactivity, repetition, and neglecting how the body is meant to move. Today, we're going to talk about how simple, gentle exercises can significantly improve mobility and reduce everyday pain, without intense workouts, complicated routines, or expensive equipment. This isn't about pushing your limits. It's about restoring movement, reducing tension, and helping your body feel more comfortable in daily life. By the end of this video, you'll understand why small movements matter more than you think, and how a few simple habits can make your body feel noticeably better over time. Mobility isn't about flexibility alone. It's about how well your joints move through their natural range, supported by muscles that are strong, balanced, and responsive. Pain often shows up when movement is limited. Not because the body is weak, but because certain areas are overworked while others are underused. Modern life encourages this imbalance. We sit for long hours. We repeat the same movements every day. And we rarely take time to move in ways that maintain joint health. Over time, muscles tighten, joints stiffen, and the nervous system becomes more sensitive to discomfort. Pain becomes a signal, not of damage, but of restricted movement. So what does this mean in real life? It means improving mobility doesn't require extreme effort. It requires restoring natural movement patterns the body already understands. When you move a joint through a comfortable range, several important things happen. First, circulation improves. Blood delivers oxygen and nutrients to tissues that often become stiff and undernourished. Second, muscles begin to relax. Tension decreases when the nervous system senses that movement is safe and controlled. Third, joints receive lubrication. Synovial fluid, essential for joint health, increases with movement, reducing friction and stiffness. This is why gentle exercises often reduce pain more effectively than rest alone. Pain thrives in stillness. Movement, when done mindfully, sends a message of safety to the body. Not all pain disappears instantly, but consistency changes how the body responds. Let's talk about exercises that focus on mobility, not intensity. These movements are slow, controlled, and accessible to most people. Neck and upper spine mobility. Gentle neck rotations and shoulder rolls help release tension that accumulates from screens and stress. Improving mobility here often reduces headaches and upper back discomfort. Hip mobility movements. The hips are central to how we move. Simple hip circles or seated leg movements help reduce lower back strain and improve posture during walking and standing. Spinal mobility exercises. Slow spinal flexion and extension, such as gentle cat-cow movements, help distribute movement evenly across the spine, reducing pressure on any single area. Ankle and foot mobility. Often overlooked, ankle movement affects balance and knee health. Simple ankle circles or heel-to-toe movements can improve stability and reduce joint stress. None of these exercises require speed or force. They require attention. And that's where the real benefit comes from. One of the biggest misconceptions about exercise is that it has to be hard to be effective. But mobility improves through frequent, low-stress movement, not occasional intense effort. Think of mobility like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once a week for an hour. You do it daily, briefly, and consistently. The nervous system adapts to what it experiences regularly. When movement becomes a daily habit, the body stops treating it as a threat. Muscles relax more easily. Pain signals decrease. Confidence in movement grows. This is especially important for people who have avoided exercise due to discomfort or fear of injury. Gentle mobility work rebuilds trust between the brain and the body. Over time, improved mobility affects more than just pain levels. It influences posture, balance, and coordination. It makes everyday activities, standing up, reaching, walking, feel smoother and less effortful. There's also a mental component. When the body moves more freely, people often feel more confident, more capable, and less anxious about physical limitations. This creates a positive feedback loop. Movement reduces pain. Reduced pain encourages more movement. And more movement supports long-term independence. Mobility isn't about athletic performance. It's about maintaining freedom of movement as life changes. Here are a few practical ideas you can start applying today. First, prioritize daily movement over long workouts. Even 5 to 10 minutes of mobility-focused exercise can make a difference. Second, move within a comfortable range. Pain is not a requirement for progress. Gentle discomfort is okay, sharp pain is not. Third, focus on slow, controlled movements. Speed and force are less important than awareness and control. Fourth, be patient with your body. Mobility improves gradually. Small gains add up over time. And finally, listen to feedback. Your body constantly communicates. Mobility exercises work best when you respond, not force. Health is rarely about dramatic transformations. It's about understanding how your body works and giving it what it needs consistently. Mobility is one of the most overlooked aspects of well-being, yet it shapes how we experience every day of our lives. When you move gently, regularly, and with intention, you're not just reducing pain. You're investing in long-term comfort, confidence, and independence. Because better health isn't built in extremes. It's built through small, thoughtful choices, one movement at a time.